When I first saw you long ago in that alley in Chevy Chase, I thought you were just some trashy wastelander. I'm glad I was wrong. My father thinks the world of you, and so do I. If things were different, maybe we could have had time to become friends. Anyway, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you stick around for a while. We need people like you to help us finish what we started here.
So, have we totally wiped out the Enclave?
My father says we need to watch the borders for them to send reinforcements. But I think it'll be a long time before anything happens. We dealt them a hell of a blow, and it's gonna take them a good amount of time to recover.
So, what's next for the Pride?
Father's sending us into DC to scour the ruins and try and cleanse it of super mutants. He's calling it our next great obstacle. Sometimes I wish we could just take a rest. But I have to keep a stiff upper lip and help the machine run smoothly. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, and what happens to the Brotherhood?
If you think this means the Pride has nothing to do anymore, you're crazy. We still got the damn Frankensteins crawling all over DC, and Rothschild's got us picking up every blinking gizmo from here to Virginia. Quite a bit of work cut out for us, huh?
Right, well, is there anything else I can do to help the Brotherhood?
Well, the Pride's got the downtown area pretty well covered. You may want to talk to Paladin Tristan or Scribe Rothschild. They may have something for you to do. Good luck.
Alright, I have to go now.
It's always a pleasure to have you around.
Drink Aqua Pura with every meal, and wash your hands and feet 10 times a day with soapy Aqua Cura.
Excuse me.
Well, hello there, smooth skin. Step right up. Have you come to savor the great taste of the amazing Aqua Cura?
Is that any different from regular Aqua Pura?
Have you heard otherwise?
No, I mean, you just changed the name, or did you do something to it?
I changed the name to help ghouls realize its amazing properties. And well, just between us, I've also added a few secret ingredients to enhance the flavor of the original. So it's not exactly the same, it's better. Care to procure a bottle?
Got a free sample I could try.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fresh out of free samples. Try again tomorrow.
Got a free sample I could try.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fresh out of free samples. Try again tomorrow.
Got a free sample I could try.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fresh out of free samples. Try again tomorrow.
Got a free sample I could try.
A free sample, you say? Well, I normally don't do this. But for you, for this one time only, a very special VIP promotional offer. Ladies and gentlemen, ding ding ding, we have a new winner in our daily Aqua Cura sweepstakes. Here you go, sir, your free bottle. Step right up in the next 5 minutes and get your very own bottle of the amazing Aqua Cura at half price. Ladies and gentlemen, half price.
What's this? Rads +3. What? I thought it was the same as Aqua Pura.
In the positive.
Hey, excuse me.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
The Pip-Boy analysis shows that your Aqua Cura is radiated. Interesting.
What? That doohickey on your wrist says the water's irradiated? That's
yeah,
a fancy
it
device
does.
if it can know something like that. But clearly it's, misinformed. You should get that fixed because it's definitely giving you false information.
You're clearly up to something. There's no denying it. Talk. Now.
You know, kid, you really ought to have proof before you go around insulting people like that. Now, if you don't mind, why don't you take your baseless accusations elsewhere? I have important business to conduct.
You're clearly up to something. There's no denying it. Talk. Now.
You know, kid, you really ought to have proof before you go around insulting people like that. Now, if you don't mind, why don't you take your baseless accusations elsewhere? I have important business to conduct.
You're clearly up to something. There's no denying it. Talk. Now.
You know, kid, you really ought to have proof before you go around insulting people like that. Now, if you don't mind, why don't you take your baseless accusations elsewhere? I have important business to conduct.
You're clearly up to something. There's no denying it. Talk. Now.
Oh, all right. But if you start blabbing, I've got some buddies with itching trigger fingers. So I've got this little operation taking Aqua Pura and replacing it with regular crap. It's not like it'll hurt us ghouls. The Aqua Pura I'm storing to sell back to humans later. You know, raiders, outcasts, etc. The guys the Brotherhood doesn't share with. I'm not a bad guy. I'm just trying to help. The Brotherhood needs me. My caps mean water for the wasteland. Just ask Bigsley at Project Purity.
Care to tell me where this operation of yours is located?
No, not really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have customers that need my attention. Oh, well, would you look at that? We got us a smooth-skinned visitor. Ooh-wee. We ain't seen one of your type in a long time.
Hello? Where am I?
You're in Underworld, Smooth-Skin. It's the only safe place for we ghouls in D.C. We're here out of sight and out of mind. The mutants leave us alone, and the slavers usually don't come this far into the city, so it's not bad. Really, the Brotherhood of Steel is the only thing we have to worry about. So long as we don't leave Underworld, that is.
Right. A city full of ghouls, huh?
That's right. As long as you don't bother us, we won't bother you. Feel free to come and go, trade, sleep, whatever. Just make sure that you leave whatever trouble is following you at the door, because we don't want it. So enjoy your stay, Smooth-Skin.
Alright, and what about the Brotherhood of Steel? What's your beef with them?
Bastards. They don't seem to be able to tell us apart from the super mutants. Or maybe they just don't care. They see us and shoot on sight. At least they have the common courtesy to miss most of the time. Still, bigots.
Alright. I'm gonna go have a look around.
Enjoy your stay. Just try and keep from shooting up the place. We got a nice little
I'll
field
try my best.
here. We'd like to keep it nice.
Alright. So what do you do around here, Winthrop?
Me? I keep every hunk of old rusted pre-war garbage around here in operating condition. We've got lights, water, and ventilation all running off the old crap they used to keep this place going for the tourists. I've managed to keep it going so far, but, well, I'm not sure how long I can keep it up.
Why? What's wrong?
We've scavenged just about all the scrap metal from all the places we can safely get to. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Hell, not before long I'm gonna have to disassemble poor old Cerberus for parts. Hey, you get around, don't you? Tell you what,
Well,
you bring me back any scrap metal you find out there, and I'll trade you whatever I can. We can work out a trade. We've got some stuff around here that we don't need, but a smooth skin like you might make use of it.
what sort of payment are we talking about?
Well, we got stim packs, but the doc keeps us healed up so we don't really need them. So I could trade one of those for 5 bits of scrap metal. We also got us a ton of Radaway and Radex. I mean, what good is it to us? But I'll trade you either one for 5 bits of scrap. Your choice.
Sure, Winthrop. I think I can help you out.
Well, all right. That's good to hear, stranger. Just come on back to me when you've gathered some scrap metal. You'll find it just about anywhere. On junked robots, in old buildings, you name it.
Alright, I have to go now.
Let me know if you have any of that scrap metal to sell.
Yeah, what is it? Oh my, someone new. I'm so sorry. You must think I'm terribly rude. Welcome.
Oh,
Welcome
no.
to Carol's place. I'm Carol. It's not much, I know, but it's mine. So if you need anything, just let me know.
Alright.
Any food you want, and I handle the rooms. It's so good to have someone new here, even if it is an ugly old smooth skin. I'm kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Don't make that face. You'll love it here.
right. So, you run this place with Greta?
That's right. Her and I have been together for, about 60 years now. But things haven't really been the same since Gob left. He was like a son to me.
Gob.
I think Greta was always a little jealous of him.
So you've heard of a guy named Gob?
Gob? Yes, of course. He's my son. Well, Not really. Not like you would think of a son. We ghouls don't really work like that, but I love him like he's my own. Do you know him? Have you seen him? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's working in a bar in Megaton.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I'm so glad. If you see him, please tell him that his mother misses him and loves him and that I hope he's happy. But he shouldn't come visit. It's too dangerous. No, he should stay put where he is.
Okay. So, how'd you end up here?
Oh, that's such a long story. You couldn't possibly want to hear about that.
No, Carol. I'd love to hear your story.
Well, okay. But it's nothing special. I was born in 2051, so yes, that makes me a pre-war ghoul.
So, do you remember the day the war started?
I do. I was in a shelter with my father when the bombs hit. In D.C., we had the luxury of getting a warning after the West Coast was gone.
Right.
I was just a little girl then. We couldn't afford a space in one of the vaults. I remember filing down into that shelter, my father rushing me in. He stopped to help this one family. And I looked up and called his name. There was a flash of light brighter than anything you can imagine. I woke up a few hours later. The first thing I did was run up to where my father had been. He was gone. But the strangest thing, there was his shadow, burned into the wall, so crisp and clear, like he was standing next to me. The heat had burned it into the concrete.
So, how'd you end up as a ghoul?
I don't know how it happens. Dr. Burroughs says it was radiation. All I know is that people kept showing up here in the museum. After things calmed down above ground, we tried to live down here as best we could. After a while, things got strange. My skin started to get dry and flake off. Everyone's did. It took a while. Months, maybe a year. But sooner or later, everyone ended up like this. Some of them went crazy. Some of us just accepted it. After a while, other ghouls would find their way in here, and Underworld just sort of grew. No one bothered us down here. We were happy enough to leave them alone. And once my Greta showed up, it was a good enough life for me.
See, and you said you weren't interesting.
You tell the same story for 200 years, you'll feel pretty uninteresting too.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, I have to go now.
Don't let these people get to you.
Well now, looky here. We got us a smooth skin that I ain't ever seen before. I'm Azrakal, and this is the 9th circle. Folks got problems, and I got liquor to sell them. Well, liquor and a few other pick-me-ups. You need anything, you just let me know.
Alright, who's that guy in the corner?
That's Sharon. Let's just say, well, he's a loyal employee. Don't mess with me, and he won't mess with you.
He's a loyal employee? What do you mean?
I hold his contract, which makes me his employer. He will do what I ask, when I ask, without question. You see, Sharon grew up around a very interesting group of individuals. Well, I guess you could say that they brainwashed him. He is absolutely loyal to whomever holds his contract. Unfailing, unflinching, until the day that employment ends. Don't get me wrong. I have no doubt that he holds no end of animosity towards me. But so long as he is my employee, he is as gentle as a teddy bear.
Alright, so what does he do for you?
Watches over the bar, keeps the drunks in line. Pretty much, I point at something and Sharon hurts it. He's the best thug a corrupt bartender could ever ask for. He never bothers me with his own annoying sense of morality.
So he's your slave?
No, he is not. Sir, you insult me. I do not believe in slavery. It is an abomination. I am a firm believer in personal choice. To force another person into bondage is unthinkable. Chains are earned, never forced. Sharon made some choices that landed him in my employ. The matters of our contract is between him and I, no one else.
Alright, well, I want to talk to you about Sharon's contract.
Oh, would you now? He's a highly valuable asset to me and to the Ninth Circle. What did you have in mind?
I'll give you 1,000 cups for it.
I suppose that could work. Yes. Yes, here's the contract. And I'll take my payment in full.
Sure.
I'll give you the pleasure of informing Sharon yourself.
Oh. Alright. Hello there.
Talk to.
No, slow down there, Sonny. I have good news. I'm your new employer.
You purchased my contract from Razrakal.
Yeah.
So I am no longer in his service.
Nope.
That is good to know. Please, wait here. I must take care of something.
Sure. Sure. Oh. You're right there, Missy. You shouldn't be drinking on that drink over there. You really shouldn't have... Oh. Are you sure that your place empty there and it's... Oh. So...
Alright, let's go.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
Azrakal was an evil bastard. So long as he held my contract, I was honor bound to do as he commanded. But now you are my employer, which freed me to rid the world of that disgusting rat. And now, for good or ill, I serve you.
Gotta hand it to you, kid. That was a brave thing you did, risking your life to start the purifier. But, do you know? You've made my life a living hell. I'm
What?
guessing no. The hero
What do you mean?
of the wasteland probably has more important things to worry about, don't you?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Excuse me, I'm Bigsley, and I'm just a tad stressed out. Perhaps you saw that little line outside my door?
Alright, well, it sounds like you have your hands full there.
Everyone was so excited about that purifier. Project Purity this and Project Purity that. But did anyone stop to ask, hey, what are we going to do with all that clean water? Well, guess who gets to fill in that tiny detail? It'd be one thing if I had support, but that little war with the Enclave has depleted much of the Brotherhood's resources. And to top it off, I have to be mommy to a bunch of lab coats.
Oh, well, is there anything I can do to lend a hand?
Really? Well, there's plenty of things I need help with. But most of it's pushing papers and knocking sense into giant eggheads. A task for any acolyte, really. I'm sure I can put your experience and talents to far better use.
How can I help?
Well, I've got Rivet City water caravans needing help with some unusually organized bandits. Need someone to go investigate what that's all about. And then there's Megaton. They want more Aqua Pura. I just sent a shipment to them. Need someone to go visit Megaton and see what their problem is.
Alright, so what's the deal with Rivet City's caravans?
Don't get me started about Rivet City. They feel entitled to everything. Always whining about how they're our scientists and all that crap. Like they did us a favor. Thought the security deal we'd worked out with them would be a win-win. And my hope was they'd completely take over the water caravan escorts by now. But I got Officer LePelletier bitching about an organized bandit syndicate. Guess they don't have the chops after all. I need you to go visit Officer LePelletier and lend a hand.
Alright, I'll see what assistance I can offer with city security.
Great. Hopefully you can get them straightened out. We really can't do this without them.
Alright, you think maybe Megaton is trying to con you out of more water?
I don't know what to think. I got lions breathing down my neck about it, though. Apparently, Megaton's sending him nasty letters demanding a shipment. I just sent them a week's supply. A month's if they ration. Look, if you can straighten out Megaton so I get lions off my back, I'll make it worth your while.
Alright. I'll see what you can do about Megaton.
Really? Oh, that's great. I'm sorry I can't offer you any support in this. All our resources are tied up at the moment. Good luck.
Right.
Oh, and of course I'll have a little something for your efforts if you're successful. Stay safe out there.
Right, alright. So, mind if I ask some questions about your role in all of this?
Sure. It's not like I'm going to be able to get much done today anyway. Ask away.
So how'd you get stuck with this job?
I follow orders, but I'm not exactly a yes man. I figure a scribe's job is to find the devil in the details. Consequently, I seldom get promoted. I think Elder Lyons finally had his fill of people questioning him. And while Scribe Rothschild and I usually see eye to eye on things, it's apparently time to set an example for those who ask too many questions.
So what order of scribes are you part of?
Yeah, that's a long story, actually.
Alright, I'm interested. Continue.
I started out in the swords. I upped the output of a few laser rifles. Apparently, some initiates couldn't handle the extra power. A few got hurt. Then I joined the shields. Bowditch wasn't all that pleased with me, proving him and his theories on force field resonance were a bit antiquated. Then I found myself among the Quills. Jameson refuses to accept any fact that conflicts with her rose-colored, optimistic views. She likes to assign contradictory personalities to field operations. Take, for example, myself here, or Yearling, exiled to that accursed library. You know, I used to think Rothschild and I were on the same page. Turns out he's happy to blindly follow the old man's orders like the rest of them.
Right. So what's your take on Under Lions?
Probably best if I don't answer that question.
Alright. That's all I was curious about. So, seems like a lot of trouble giving it away. Why don't you sell the water?
Many of us keep asking that same question. The Brotherhood isn't a postal service. We have important things to do, and we need caps and technology to do it. Lyons is on some kind of mission. But yeah, things are being done to offset the cost of Lyons' little pet purity project.
So you guys have something set up on the side?
We do what we can. Take, for example, this ghoul Griffin. He wanted to purchase a bunch of water. What the hell does that droopy irradiated fool need with pure water? Thinks he can sell it in Underworld. Moron. But he's the only one who's offered to pay for water in caps and technology. And what Lyons doesn't know won't hurt him. There's plenty of water to go around. And I can use it to pay Rivet City to provide security for all the caravans we can't escort ourselves. I'm lucky he came along.
Right. I see. So you do know something about Griffin's meddling with the Aqua Pura.
Not that it's really any of your business, but we have an arrangement. He buys water, I send him some. I use the caps and tech he pays me to fund the other water deliveries. I send my men with the water to the museum authority on the mall. Griffin sends the payment back with my men. So far, so good. Lyons wouldn't approve, but I don't really care anymore. I need the resources, and there's certainly plenty of water to go around.
Right. Excellent work. I have to go now.
I think I might just close my eyes for a moment or two.
Look what... Hey.
What's this? Instructions, eh?
This is Griffin recording. All you clowns, listen up. I'm leaving you in charge of the bottling operation while I'm away doing my thing at Underworld. Here are my instructions. First off, shoot anyone who isn't me or one of you. Don't want anyone nosing around inside.
That's nice.
Men arrive from Project Purity. Pay them promptly, but don't let them in. Take the Aqua Pura, dump it into tubs and sinks to hold for later, then fill the empty bottles with the treated irradiated water. When you get enough bottles to make it worthwhile, make a trip over to Underworld. I'll take the new bottles and give you your cut. Oh, and leave the wigs alone. I don't want your greasy heads touching them. I mean it. Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Hello. I've seen your bottling operation. The jig is up.
My what now? My bottling operation? Oh, you mean where I add my secret ingredient to the Aqua Pura?
Right. Either you tell them, or I tell them. Your call.
I can't believe it. I have a good thing going here. Why mess that up for me? What have I done to you? I'm not hurting anyone. I mean, really. Reverse the cool condition? With a bottle of water? I wasn't fooling anybody. They were fooling themselves. Fine. I've made enough money here anyway. Well, it's probably best if I tell them. I think I know what to say. Wish me luck.
Alright, go on then.
My, loyal customers and friends. It appears I may have slightly exaggerated some of the benefits of the amazing Aqua Cura.
What? Is he saying
Turns
what
out
I think
due
he's
to
saying?
bottling irregularity, rather than actual Aqua Pura, you've all been purchasing regular unpurified irradiated water. Yeah, but we're ghouls, so it's not like it's hurt anybody. He's been lying to us. Ooh. Now, before you all get upset,
It's a little
I'd
late
like to
for
point
that.
something out to you folks that you might be overlooking in your current state of rage. You've all seen an actual improvement in your lives. Granted, it's not due to any inherent material property of the water,
Lies!
due
All
to your
lies.
belief in the transmuting power of the amazing Aqua Cura. You have all experienced renewed hope. He's made fools of us. I trust you will remain grateful. I want my money
Grateful?
back.
Really?
And as I've said, with each and every purchase, all sales are final. I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that violence won't be necessary.
Gentlemen,
I'll just pack up my things and be going now.
Kill him! Kill the lies, two-faced bastard!
Oh, no, whoa, whoa.
Where? I'm glad that's over.
Alright then. Hello.
Yes, what is it?
Here you go, Sharon.
Very well.
Good man, Sharon. There you go. You look much more proper now. What a handsome young boy you are.